Abubakar Kankwasa reveals the truth on Buhari and Sanusi deposition. Notable critics of the Buhari presidency, as well as aides of the president, provided a side attraction to the Emir Sanusi deposition controversy as they held accusations and counter accusations at one another last week. Former Kano State Governor Rubio Kwankwaso was scathing. He said on BBC that he was sure that the order to dethrone Emir Sanusi came from Middlesex Presidency. Considering remarks made by those closer to Mr. President, he began confidently. They say that he does not interfere in misunderstandings, that he keeps mute whenever there are such conflicts. But we, especially in Kano, we look at this attitude of Mr. President differently. Where he was supposed to intervene, he never did. So, where he was not supposed to intervene, you found him intervening. You see, here in Kaduna State, government officials said that they were ordered from about and above to dispose the emir. He, President Muhammadu Buhari, is the one that gave them the order to dethrone him. But presidential spokesman Garba Shehu saw adamant and was adamant that there was no such intervention from President Muhammadu Buhari. According to him, such initiations are untrue, malicious, and politically motivated. The president does not have a history of intervening in affairs of any state in this country unless the issue at hand is of national consequence. On such matters which impinged on national security, he has a duty of improvement as the law stipulates. The public will be uncertain whose accounts to trust regarding what transpired before the deposition, particularly the role of presidency, but they will recognize how unrealistic it is to carry out such a major deposition without at least hinting the presidency. If the president did not order it, did he not at least know about it? And in light of former military head of state Abdulsalami Abubakar exasperations while referencing the deposition, it is even harder to believe that the presidency neither got a hint nor gave an approval. Malam Kwankwaso spoke to the BBC, but General Abubakar spoke on Voice of America. Here, the general's cryptic and his comment on the deposition, particularly the efforts of his peace committee to find an amicable resolution to the misunderstanding between Governor Ganduji and the deposed emir. We met with the emir and the governor separately. Then we met them together. We tried to mediate. All I can say is that there was a misunderstanding and Satan got involved in their midst. The governor had the yam and the knife in this matter because the emir is under him. I can't say whether or not President Muhammadu Buhari intervened because I was not in Nigeria. But before I left, we went to him with our report and we discussed. I can't say whether he intervened or not, but if he intervened, it would be surprising. We would be where we are now. Of the two responses between Malam Kwankwaso and General Abubakar, and between this certainty of the former and the incredibly of the latter, there is little doubt that the former head of state statement is the more revealing, despite Malam Shehu denied it is more likely than not that the presidency knew a thing or two about the deposition. It is not clear whether they order it, especially given Emir Sanusi's acerbic interventions in the presidency's management of economic matters and social programs, but it is likely they knew about the deposition. If report of the disagreement between the governor and the emir was discussed with the president, it is unlikely that Mr. Ganduje, a fanatical loyalist of the presidency, would not get an approved or approval as it is now. All signs suggest that he did, and that the president was disinclined to intervene to halt the deposition. It could also be inferred that the Kano government read the mind of the president and proceeded to the fateful deposition. What is even more surprising is the highly nuanced and baffling rapidly with which the Emir Sanusi banished, and he was banished. Its controversy was disposed of between on Monday and on Friday. First, it is clear that Kanu signed off on the banishment, contrary to its claims. Secondly, the case went to court only on Thursday, but Friday it had been resolved in the court. And that same day, with the Cardinal governor in tow, the judgment had been transmitted to Awe in Nasarawa State and other agencies involved in the banishment, and the proto-emir Sanusi was out of the state and into freedom. The country rejoices with him, but given the customary customary targetness of security agencies and the court, it is shocking how the processes were speedily up. Was it because the governor was weird and discouraged by the general unpopularity of the disposition and banishment, particularly the banishment? Or was it because the emir carried a lot of weight? So what is it? Let's answer that question. Sanusi is gone for good, and people are happy. People of Kano State are so much happy with the new, respectful new emir Ado. The noisy Sanusi, they said the noisy Sanusi can go to hell for all they care, and they don't care to know where he is. That is it. They say they don't want to know where he is. Should go to hell for what they care. And the person in charge now, that is person on seat now, is doing good, better than the Sanusi. Whatever I heard from Garba Shehu I regard it as daydream and daydream species. Whatever the reason, Kano accepted their emir, his new emir, is their own cup of tea. Whatever reason they accepting their own cup of tea, because they don't know. They say the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. The devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. When this man come into seat, that they have started making reference of his goodness. We don't know if the right is better than Sanusi or not. Now we are just concluding that he is better off than Sanusi. We don't know about that. Only time will tell if Sanusi is better or he is better than Sanusi. We just take the grace of God for someone to be liked by his citizens, or should be liked by his people. That is it. So viewers, what is your take on this? If you have any comments, drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscribe button and also click on the bell button to receive notifications whenever I publish any new video. And don't forget to like this news and also share. Thank you as